Hi campers, welcome back to the channel. It's a lovely Saturday evening in Stirling, and if you look behind me, up the top there, about there, that's where we're going tonight, the Wallace Monument. So I don't know what it's like up there, if it's going to be stealth or if it's going to be next to it or if I'm going to go into the bushes at. So come on, let's go camp. Welcome back folks. First time I've ever been up here. Pass it every day. Delivered. Don't know the reception 100 times. But I've never been up here. I'll just this week think, where am I going to go? And I was watching a couple of videos of this place and I thought, why no? It's a good wee area. Beautiful views as well, so why not? I actually watched a few videos on this, and and actually a couple of boys base jumping way up the top, so they must have. How the hell? How the hell did they do that? Right, see you in a wee minute, folks. Well, welcome back, folks, in the famous words of Winston Ingram, you're welcome. As you see, Stirling Castle there, and you look away in the distance there, there's Wallace Monument, and the lovely city of Stirling. There was a few folk up here, but they're all away now. Like I said, first time I've been here, so you've got the likes of that there, you got one there that side, so tonight that'll be on, it must be on a timer, and that lights up, so if you're ever through here, you see that it gets lit up. So I was looking there was a place there that I could have camped, but I says, ken what, I found the perfect spot. So, oh, that must have been William Wallace's ghost just knocked to my chair there. So, set up for the night. Here we've got 4 cans of Thatcher cider, wee whiskey, a wee red wine here, a couple of chicken satays there, you know I love my jerky, a couple of wee pork pies. Dinner tonight is a Thai style stir fry with a few king prawns, as Jonathan Ross would say, and a wee bit of chocolate, a bit of dry roasted peanuts. There's my cooking utensils. So, usual sleeping mat, sleeping bag, and a lovely Trichology pillow. My wee Timu light. You get 1400 of them for about £1. So, I'm not going to have coffee, I've only got a bottle and a bit, so I'm going to get into one of the inch ciders and get firing about it right now. Gillian made us toast and egg afore I left, so I'm not that hungry now, so I'll probably eat that once it gets dark. And if I go, I'm trying to think, I could do the camp sheltered there, so right in the George Michael different corner, and that's me for the night. I'm going to look forward to that. Freedom! As you can see, a big bit of the ground, plenty of rabbits. So, if you're ever through here, it takes about 10 minutes to walk up. And I've got a big bag in my pack. It says give yourself 15 to 20, but it depends how fit you are. I'm not the fittest, and I made it up, no bother. If you are, what I would advise you, if you are, instead of taking the footpath, I'd walk up a good bit of the way on the road up, because there's a wee minibus, you see it at the start of the video, there's a wee minibus that comes up here, and once you're about halfway up, then you can take the path and it'll save you that wee bit of time. Right, I'm getting in about one of the glorious tins cider. I'll see he's back, and 2 ticks of a dog's tail. And welcome back, folks. 8:15. Still mild. Checked the weather, and I'm because I wasn't sure whether to put the thermals in the bag tonight, and I'm sure it says 16 degrees it gets to. As you can see there, not want to blind yous, but because it's the first time I've been here, there's 8 rows of lights there, and they're all white, yellow and green. That's when it gets right dark, it lights it up. It's actually quite nice. So, clowns to the left of me, jokers to the right. You've got two sets of lights that light up the Wallace Monument, and there's one big light at the back, just there for where my tent is, and that, how could you say it, lights up in white. You'll not be able to really see that, or can you? What it is everybody for Bathgate at the top of the Nook Hill, the Nookie, and it's just got all the arrows. I need to put that down. Still my first can. All the arrows, and when you're up here, you can see in the distance all the tops of Ben Lomond and that, and the elevation of them. So I'm sure it says 97 metres you are up here above sea level. Wallace High School down there, and you just see there's a football park, and there's a boy down there with a heat torch on. Be about 4 or 5 dogs. You can't hear them now, they were barking away 5 minutes ago. In fact, I can see his heat torch, I can see him, he's standing. And when I used to be a coach of a football team, I thought you heard somebody whistling there. When I was a football coach, what we had in the medical bag, and it shouldn't be, was a roll of poo bags for dogs, because the amount of folk that let their dogs crap on the football fields and then just leave them. And you've got young Waynes playing football and easily could start falling that or whatever, it goes in the eye, you can get berry or something. Right, I'm going to finish this can. That's lovely, and I'll see yous in a wee second. Arrivederci. Welcome back, folks. Second can of the night. Quite a lot of noise, you can hear it up here. Like I said earlier, seen the boy walking his dogs down, well, on the golf, on the football pitch down there, and it was actually quite noisy, so you can hear all the traffic up here. Been able to come, because I thought you've got a road all the way up here, you might get folk coming up with cars or that, but what they've done is they've got a wee minibus that comes up, and the minibus is right at the foot of the road up, so nobody can get up here. You could walk up, but nobody will get up here at dark. It's pitch black. There's actually other set of lights at the back there, but they're all dim and they're not lighting up the back of the monument. And they're just weirder than the ones white, green and yellow. White, green and red, sorry. I'll probably go put my jacket on in a wee minute. It's a wee bit windy up here, you're kinda exposed. Right, I was saying earlier, when I was going to do a camp, I wasn't sure where I was going to go. I thought, I looked at the Wallace Monument, I've delivered to it, like I've said a few times, been here 100 times, but I've never been up here. Next time I might actually go in, just a wee day out to see what it's like inside, because I watched other folk doing it, and like I said earlier, I watched a couple of boys base jumping, and I have no idea what you're talking about. 50 metres, and the guy glided all the way down. There's a wee park down the bottom there, and geez, they're not leaving themselves much room for escape when that parachute deploys. Cause, I've seen base jumpers before, but they're usually giving themselves a bit of, it's like a 30 or 40 storey building they're jumping off of, not the Wallace Monument. And when they reached the bottom, I heard them like, yeah, well done, let's go. So, because guaranteed that wasn't, they wouldn't allow that here. And they're probably phoning the police on them. Right, see you back in a wee minute, folks. Welcome back to the channel, folks. Still in the second can. There was actually a young couple came up there, probably about 20-year-old, I just heard the voices, and I'm like, but it was just a young laddie and his girl, probably 20. I don't even know if they fucking noticed me, because I've just been sitting here and they just walked right by me. And I was sitting there, I'd said hi either. So maybe they had seen, but I wasn't sure. Didn't know what to say in case I fucking shit. I fucking made them shit themselves. But still second can, as I'm going to get the jacket on because it's starting to get that. I said earlier it's about 16 degrees, but you get a bit of wind and you're way up high, and it's different if you're moving about. If you're moving about, you can still hear a wee tap or rattling. I was working the day and I had my shorts and my t-shirt on. You're moving about when you're sat on your backside. It gets colder. Right, I'll see you back in a wee minute, folks. Bonjour. Welcome back to the channel, folks. It is 9:20. Eating the wee satties, foot hands of the chicken satty. I'm guessing we're chicken, but I don't know what one. I can't see that. I don't know what the other ones are then. I thought they both were chicken. Anyway, third can of the night. So my treats tonight were all out home bargains. So got the 4 cans Thatcher's. I can't remember what they were, $5.69 or something. The chicken satay were about $1.29, some round about that, don't know what made it. The beef jerky were about 8-9 pence. Now got the pork pies, the wee 4 pork pies, can't remember what they were, $1.59 or something. And even got the wee wine out there, so that about £14 for my treats tonight. I showed you the noodles. I don't know if I'll have them because I had some earlier on, like I tell you. Excuse me, I'll hate to fling the prawns away though, because they're ruined. But because I had some earlier, I didn't feel like cooking. I can't be arsed, but I didn't feel like it. I can't be arsed cooking. Put the jacket on. I've even got the gloves, because they were in the pocket, just for the sake of, you go out the back of now, sit in one of your camping chairs or that, one of your loungers for half an hour, and you'll see it's mild, but you're just sitting about doing nothing but getting tanked up in the old alcohol. Still got the wine, still got the whiskey. Time I'm going to be in bed at? Probably still hang about to about back at 12. But I'll see. It's quiet now. Not much commotion down there. Can't hear dog barking. Not much traffic. Right. Oh, I'm going to have a couple of drinks of that, a couple more of them, a bit of whoa, a little bit of whoa. I'll see you in a wee minute. Alright folks, welcome back to the channel. What I usually do, try to tell a wee funny story. I always say, you might think it's funny, you might know, I do, but one thing I will say, is that not a great backdrop to the video, huh? Anyway, it was back in the days, and it was like, you want to heat up, you know, it fades out, you think back. It was 1996. I pray I've not told you this before. I should actually look back at the videos, make sure I've not told you the story before. It was before I was getting married. I went through to Slater's, got the suit, and the ex, she was getting fitted for something, just for once you want out of the kilt and what have you, so at the end of the night get out of your wedding stuff and get your stuff on. I got a suit, she was getting something, and we were in this department store. I cannot remember the name of it, but I can't remember who she was with. I can't remember if it was my sister or her mother, but they were coming along and I was going to give her a fright. They were coming along and they were about 15 feet at the back of me. I went, right. And you had to go up the stairs, so there was a wee corner, and I had to hit the corner, thinking they were just going to come round the corner and give them a fright. And I waited, and there was about a 5-6 second wait, and round the corner I went, right! It was an old wifey. They had stopped at a rack to look at other stuff, and this old wifey, about 60 or 70, came round the corner, and that Werner gave her a heart attack. I went, oh, I'm so sorry. Oh my god, I thought she was going to die. Anyway, I thought it was funny. I don't think the old wifey did. Right, she's back in a wee minute, folks. Welcome back, folks. Third can still. Last can on the go. Not opened yet. If you've been following the channel, that's been for March, and it was mild. We've had a mild winter last year. I don't know what it's going to be like this year, but what I'm looking at is continuing the channel through the winter season, and I think that's an upgrade for me personally. It's money. I looked at I've got two pads. One was the adventure one, it was like £12 or £14 out was it Lidl or Aldi. If you rewind back, you'll see. I've got another one, it was a high-tech one, that was about like 16, and that was comfy. But if we're getting into the winter weather, I need to upgrade. I've seen one, it's a Best Way. I'm looking at the light. It's a Best Way. It's a R7 rating, so and that's £40. I'll pay that. That's no problem. Keeps me warm. It radiates the heat back in. I'll still have a foil mat underneath. My sleeping bag, got two. I've got one, I've got Gillian one, and it's like season 3, so it does you for a comfort rating is like what, 2 or 3, but I need a comfort rating like -5. I'm not going to be out into severe weather, and it's like, you remember that year, was it 2012, and it was like -25. I worked at a bus depot back then, and we never moved for about 2 days, and the ice was like, I'm not going to say the inches because folk will say, oh, that's an inch, but it was bad. So I need a decent mat to get the heat back in me, and a decent sleeping bag. I'd probably need a down bag when you're going into the £100 mark. I'd like to keep the channel going, so I might not be going up into the hills, but I might be doing a wee bit of stealth camping close enough to home that if it doesn't work out, sorry, keep looking at that light. If it doesn't work out, I can head home. I'm going to do, I've been looking at a few roundabouts, and I can do a couple of camps in there. Certain ones, like I've spoken I spoke in the last one when I done the stealth camp behind Amazon, and there was the half loaf roundabout just up for me. That's ideal, but the amount of nutters are in cars, you're not want to be getting a car on your head when you're out camping. Right, finish that. I could blather all night. I'll see you in a wee minute, folks. Bonjour. Welcome back, folks. Last can. Everything else is swallowed. Nice night. And it is 11 o'clock. That's quite early. What was the last time? It was about 20 past 11 I went to my bed. So I'm drinking that. A couple of snacks. And then I'll wait in my bed. He put it back up. It's windy. But I'm going to have a good sleep tonight. Guaranteed. Like I said earlier, I'm not cooking food. I just can't be bothered now. So, I'll see you in a wee minute. I'm drinking this. You hear that? But I picked that off. Right, folks. Whatever you can't see nothing. Right, that's me. I'm going to have a good sleep. So I wish everybody a good night. I'll see you in the morning, folks. Welcome back, folks. 8:30. It's the first cup of the day on. I might just find somewhere to have a wee roll or something. That was really windy last night. That's the windiest it's been so far. As you can see, stretched it away then. A bit off-putting. That's what it is. Right. Well, I got straight boil and we got a cuppa. This place opens at 9, so I'll go out in a wee bit. Decent enough sleep. Hear that. Right, see you in a wee bit. that's us folks, as you see there. As always, leave no trace. That's what I said, and I'm going to have a look at an RV place. I was talking to one of the boys up here, a worker, and they tell me about an RV spot, so I'm going to have a wee look at that. Have a wee look. I'll get back to you in a wee minute folks. See you in a wee minute.
Found my fortune in the ticket I hold tight. A life of luxury, everything feels just right. I hit the jackpot, now the world is at my feet. Diamonds, cars, and a night that can't be. Every dollar spent on dreams that come alive. In this wild ride, I just wanna thrive. Winning big in life, oh, feeling bold. Spending all this cash, but never selling my soul. A life full of laughter, with love on the side. In this crazy world, I'll take this wild ride. A party in the penthouse with the finest allure. Champagne flowing, oh, I can't help but purr. Got my girls around me, they know what to do. Living large tonight, yeah, just me and my crew. With every moment, I'm savoring the high.
Hi folks, welcome back to the old Coco Chanel. There's another nice wee camp. Started raining before I left there, but that's what it is. So, until next time, give it a like, thumbs up, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next adventure folks. Okay, as always, that's all folks.